Hey everybody, I'm John Everts from California Leasing, and welcome back to Agents in Community. I am here with one of my closest friends and business associate, Martin Rodriguez. How the heck are you?
Doing great, man. Thanks for having me.
Oh, this is so overdue.
It is.
We've been talking about doing this for over a year now. So Martin and I, in addition to being friends and business associates, are also both on the board of directors at an organization called the Single Mothers Outreach. How many years have you been serving on the board there?
I've been with Single Mothers Outreach 15 years now.
15 years. And I think I've been there 7 years, which says a lot about the organization. Otherwise, we would have bailed, right?
True. No, it's an amazing organization. I mean, you and I have seen it firsthand and how transformational it is for families.
Amazing.
And the impact it's had on the community. So that's exactly. You get involved with something that's good, you don't leave it.
Well, and one of the things I personally love about Single Mothers Outreach is the kids that are in these single parent families, and watching them as they have to grow up too quickly, or have to be super responsible, or have to learn things that normally a kid wouldn't have to learn. And we've been in existence for over 30 years, and we now know people who were kids in the organization when they had a single parent who are now adults. And some of them are working for us or working with us, or one of them's on our board of directors with us. And so to see that kind of legacy is just super meaningful, I think.
Well, yeah, you hear their stories, what they experienced as kids, and now how much they appreciate it and they want to give back in the community. It's more than just providing proof of concept to what we've been doing for a long time now. You're now really legitimizing yourself as a key influencer in the community, in the county.
Yep.
And quite frankly, I don't think there's anybody out there in the whole state or country that does what we do.
Well, and we have supporters from the East Coast, from Canada.
We do. I forgot about that.
From all over California, and we pretty consistently get calls or emails from people saying, "Hey, I want to start one of these in my neck of the woods," and that's something we're working toward. But the reason that we're getting those calls is because this organization actually changes lives. It's pretty amazing.
It is. It changes lives in so many ways, that whether it's saving somebody from getting deeper into a bad situation, or giving people the hope and the resources and the stuff they need to be able to move forward and get their lives back on track.
Yeah.
And like you said, we've seen it now come full circle, where the kids who are now adults are going, "You guys saved my family." That's a kid saying that to you. But you mentioned, you started with, sometimes we see kids getting thrown into situations that kids never should be involved with, where you got a 12-year-old who's supervising or playing the mom role of the 8-year-old, because mom has got to go to work, and just weird things like that we come across. We try to break that cycle, lift people up, and give them the support they need.
Totally, and just let them know that they're seen, that they're an integral part of the community. They make up a big chunk of our community, and these kids are going to be the future leaders in our community, right? So we have some kind of an influence in what their life is like now, and maybe that will affect what kind of leader they are down the road.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's like I said earlier, it's transformational, and you're giving people just the guidance that they need in a time that they need it the most. And when you have somebody to lean on, and here's the thing, it's not so much that the organization is doing that. The organization is providing a platform to create its own little ecosystem, a community for those families. When moms are going through crises, they sometimes need to lean on each other and share their notes with one another and say, "Hey, I've been there. Here's what worked for me or what didn't work," and they become their own little support system. So that was one of the things I've learned over the years, that it's not just about the programs and services that we're delivering, but it's the conversation that we're enabling between the families.
Yeah.
And that's also a pretty big part of it.
Shifting gears a little bit, we are coming into one of the biggest donation drives that we've ever done. It's called Adopt a Family, and in the past it's been around the holiday season, because it started out as giving gifts, which is still a component of it, right?
Yeah, we're still doing that.
But it's bigger than that now. Do you want to talk a little bit about why is it bigger than just delivering gifts around Christmas time?
So sure, the Adopt a Family, as you mentioned, it started as a program to help people enjoy the holidays. People who didn't have the financial resources to be able to get presents, and whether it be Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever they're celebrating,
or even like a ham for dinner or something
exactly.
like that.
I remember was one year one guy came in and delivered, I think, something like 100 Christmas trees.
Oh yeah,
And it was great. It was well received, but it also, has its challenges. The idea behind Adopt a Family originally, though, was to be able to help people enjoy the holidays. However you want to define that, it was to give them that. Now, we've looked at Adopt a Family. It's been an extremely successful program. A lot of people from the community have stepped up to be involved. A lot of businesses have done it. We've had corporations that said, hey, I'm doing the whole thing. Just give me the whole thing. I'm going to have all my employees handle it. We love that. But we're realizing that we have a great giving community. How do we extend this beyond? So now Adopt a Family for this year is not going to be just around the holidays. The holidays is the kickoff for it with what we're doing. We want to extend Adopt a Family so the adoption of the family carries well into the coming year. So it might help a family provide a birthday gift for the kids. It might help a family, celebrate a milestone, a graduation, or things like that. So these families have somebody who's looking out for them to help them, give them some of these celebrations in life that they deserve. You got to win
and it's
with
also it helps to provide what we put in our closet, which is a place that families can go to with vouchers to get clothing.
Now, when you mention our closet, you mean the store inside of our building?
Shop the closet. Shop the closet, so the families can get vouchers to go in and get clothing, and as seasons change, they might need a jacket, and then we get around like Easter, they might need a dress for a child or something like that. So, and then also, we provide therapy and case management, coaching, and so all of those things take resources.
Right.
And so these Adopt a Family programs, and if you go on the website and look at the different tiers, you'll see the services we offer and kind of, ballpark what it costs to provide these. It is just a donation drive, but it gives you an idea of what it takes to support a family until they can support themselves.
Right. Your involvement with that donation, like you said, depending on what tier you come into, is going straight to supporting these families, straight to those programs and services. We have an aggressive goal, and I think that this community is going to surprise us. I personally think we're going to exceed that goal. I think that there's no secret. We just started this a couple weeks ago, really, and I'm looking at the chart here. We're up over $38,000 already in pledged donations.
And we set an initial goal of $65,000.
I was going to say 65 is the initial goal, so we're almost, just a little bit over halfway there. I think that with your support, and if you can't support, share the word with us, but going to the website, see what you can do, however you can contribute. You'll plug right into Adopt a Family, and your donation is going straight to the families that we serve.
And look, if you don't have money to give, no big deal. Go to the website and just look at what we do.
Yeah.
And then maybe share the website on your social media so someone else can go and look at what we do. This is about raising awareness. Ultimately, the more awareness we have, the more resources we can garner to provide more services and to enhance the services that we currently offer.
Yeah.
Right?
No, perfectly said.
It's an amazing community. It is an amazing organization. Your Lenny is a fantastic executive director. She is so good with money. We do not waste money.
So true. We do not waste anything.
We do not waste money. When you donate money to this organization, it is very efficiently used to deliver these amazing services. So get involved if it's nothing more than learning what we do and telling someone else about it. That would be a huge help. If you have financial resources and you need a place to donate them where they're going to have the biggest impact, consider Single Mothers Outreach.
Yeah, the impact will be felt. We hear it all the time from the moms within the programs, and I think like you and I, we've only met a handful of the moms. We run on the governance side of things, but we hear the stories. Your Lenny shares them with them, and they certainly appreciate it. So if I was to deliver a message from those families, it's thank you, it's help, but it's, God bless, because these people are so appreciative of everything they get. They really are.
So you've had that QR code on the screen. You can pause it and scan that anytime. It'll take you to the website. Our information is on the screen. If you want to find out more about the organization, reach out to one of us. We'd love to talk about it or email about it or whatever. But we certainly appreciate it if you've made it this far in the video. We appreciate you taking the time and giving it to us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
We will see you next time on Agents in Community.